Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be decorating my monthly pages for February in my big vertical planner. For some reason I am actually excited to be doing a monthly in my big planner. This is the first time I've ever done this size monthly before, so let's hope that it comes out okay, first of all. And yeah, so I wanted to do this because just like my classic vertical that I use as my catch-all, I like to see that filled, because last year actually was the first year that I had the monthlies done. I had the currently pages done, so I like the way that it looked all the way filled out, and I just want to do the same since this is my first year using a big planner from Happy Planner. I wanted to do the same. So for this theme, I am going to use, I know it's not going to be a surprise to my regulars on this channel, but I'm going to use Live.Love.Posh's new Winter Elements. This sticker book will be releasing tomorrow. Hope you guys set your alarm. It's going to be releasing tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be part of the Seasonal Elements box set. Now, you don't have to get the whole box set. I did a flip through yesterday on my channel. You can buy the books individually if you choose to. If you get them individually, you can use my code Mika10 and get 10% off. If you get the box set, you cannot use a discount code for the box set, only if you do individual. So I'm going to go with this set here with this particular theme. And then, since this set doesn't have any florals with it, it's just the 2 pages. I'm trying to hold this down and hold the other book, and so you just get 2 duplicate pages. Let me make sure, yeah. So I needed florals, of course. You have to have florals to fill it in. So I was looking through some of her other sticker books, and this is her Posh Winter. It came out a couple of years ago. Not sure if this is still available on her website. You can always go and check it out. But I figured these florals would be super cute with it. It's got like the green theme. And she has boxes in the back for, in this sticker book for the new one. But I am also going to use, I don't think I'm going to use the brown here because there's only a few boxes. So I'm going to grab my trusty neutral boxes from JoJo. I'm surprised I have any boxes left in this book because I use a lot of these. So I'm gonna grab, I think I'm gonna do black and the brown. Right? Or maybe gray. Maybe I'll do black because I'm gonna use some quotes. And that'll be the only thing black. I don't need to tie it in. We'll figure it out. But this is the page I'm going to use. So I'm just going to tear this one out. These pages are perforated, so you can easily just, please do not make me look bad, y'all. I need y'all to be on your best behavior today. Thank you. See? And I'm just going to take that page out. I said I was going to use the green, so I can't put the book fully away. All right, so I want to use, I guess maybe for paydays, because, yeah, I'll just use those boxes for the payday boxes, because I just want the small ones. All right, so this is going to be something I share with you all my first time together. All right, so this is going to be a payday. Oh, what in the world? So I'm going to put my boxes down first so that I can just decorate wherever I need to decorate after. Trying to keep in mind that I need to stay in the frame because I'm still getting used to these big pages. All right, then we have birthdays. So what color did I say I was going to use? We'll do I guess we'll do brown. So I have my sister-in-law. I keep forgetting how small these boxes are gonna be. Okay, sister-in-law is the first. Goddaughter is on the 6th. She turned 5. She's getting so big. And then the 26th is my good friend's birthday. And then we have my nephew Isaiah, who is on the 17th. And he will be turning 2. That's from my brother who lives in Florida. All right. So, what colors did I say I'm going to use? All right. I guess I'm going to use gray because I need... No. Yeah, I need bills and then I need affiliate stuff. Oh, wait, did I say paydays was going to be black? No, I just said I was going to use black. All right, let's use gray for affiliate stuff. Why am I making this super difficult? It's really not that deep here. Just get the boxes going. Okay, so affiliate stuff. We need one on the 3rd. We need one on the 8th. Ninth, and then I have some projects that are due, so I'll fill those in. Oh, I need more. Okay, all my projects are down. Okay, so now we'll do bills. Just the main bills. All right. Here. Oh, this calendar is filled. 7/19/29. Okay. Oh, let's put one over here on the side. Let's go, we'll do a brown box. Okay. All right, so we can put the boxes away. It's always my favorite part. and get to decorating. So I don't need this book anymore because I have the page. And we have our florals, so that's good. Can put that off to the side. All right, so now we can get to decorating. All right, I think I'm going to start with the florals. So let's do that. Can't believe this week is just about over. I feel like I was just getting myself situated for Monday. And here we are. I just come to the realization, oh my gosh. These pages are just too big for my little hands. My hands are so small. Short people problems. So I was in my body pump class yesterday, and this is what I love about this class, is that most times a lot of guys, even some women, I will say, will come in and underestimate that class, right? They come in, oh, it's full out of my hands. They come in and, because this is a weight training class. If you guys don't know, it's a Les Mills body pump class, and it's weight training. It's full body weights. We do squats as well, but it's mostly weights. You can use the bar. You can use the free weights. You can use the weighted pole things that they have. Those are good to use too. But they always come in. I'm trying to figure out where I want to lay this. So I want to do 2 of the corners. Is that cheesy? If I do 2 corners. Should I put it up here? Let's put it up here. So they come in and they're fit. They look great. It's actually a couple yesterday. And they both look great. I'm not saying anything to that. They looked awesome. And it's the first time in the class, and what they do every time, they come in and they fill their bars with all kinds of weight. They do it every time to the brim. She had so much weight on her bar, she almost didn't have enough room. Like, she was running out of room. She had that much weight on her bar. And I'm just watching them because I know they're gonna get destroyed, right? I know this as I am getting myself together, and I'm just like, okay, because they do it all the time. And sure enough, I think a minute into the first track, it was squats, because we do warm up and then we go right into our squat track, and it's a full-on almost 3 minutes, right? Lots of reps. Okay, this is not, and that's what I think they don't consider is the reps, right? So, and the reps is how many times you got to do the same activity. So the squat track, like I said, is usually about 3 minutes, deep squatting. And she's loading her bar. He's loading it. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I see you. And about 3 minutes, the track that we did. So I say about a minute in, he was done. But he couldn't show that he was done because he loaded his bar and she loaded her bar. And so he tried to play it off for a little bit, but after a while he broke down and just took it off. Because again, I don't think they understand how many reps we do. It's a lot of reps. And you cannot load weight. You cannot put all that weight on your bar and do a bunch of reps. You can do that if you're not doing that many reps. If you're not going to do that many reps, load it up. But we do a lot of reps in that body pump class. So, watching people load their bars sometimes, you almost want to say, I don't think that's a good idea. But you got to let people feel it for themselves. That's why I love that class. That class is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that body pump class. I try to do the body combat, and I used to love the combat classes when we had Bally's a long time ago. But that used to be my favorite class. I forgot what they used to call it. It bothers me every time I think about that body combat. I'm like, what was the class that Bally's had? And it wasn't body combat, it was something else. But I love that class. So I was like, oh, okay, they're offering it now at the gym. So I tried it one day. I think I did a couple of the classes, and I really wasn't feeling it. I didn't love it like I used to love it when I did it a long time ago. But I do love lifting weights. It's my favorite. But even sometimes I'm guilty of doing that. Like if I take a break from that class and come back, I used to start with the weight I was doing when I left. And my body's like, excuse me, ma'am? No, we're not. Absolutely not. Could you put that down? And I end up having to eat it myself and take some of that weight off. And it's not fun. The next day, the way your body is sore, whew, my body's be shaking doing them squats. When I try to do deep squats and I ain't been doing squats in a minute, my body be like, say what now? No, we're not. So this time, I stayed in my lane. I did what I could do. And I kept my warm-up weight the whole time because I'm like, I am not going to put myself in commission or decommission, I think. I'm not going to decommission myself and then I can't do anything for a while because I'll be devastated if I can't. Especially now that I'm motivated to hit the gym. It's like, that's the last thing I want to do. Is put myself in a position where it's like, oh, now you can't even do anything because you overdid it. Y'all, I don't know where I'm trying to put this stuff. No, this is not working. Alright. Should we try this? Oh, no, these big stickers are not working for a big monthly, which is weird. You gotta be careful how you put these paper stickers back because if you get them on the, they are very hard to pull off. Yep, so I'm taking my time. This go around. I'm gonna build myself back up to where I was at before. Slowly but surely. Going in there like a newbie. That's what I'm going to do. And I think sometimes I was going in there because it's been a while and I don't want people looking at me like, either like if they don't know I've been to that class before, like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. Or people that know I've been to that class and then took a long break, be like, oh, she can't do it no more. So I go in there, used to go in there trying to prove something to other people, and they are not thinking about me, and that's the crazy thing. Meanwhile, I'm over at my house busted all up because I'm trying to prove a point to people who don't even care. So, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I think I need more florals. I don't know what's... Oh, you know what I need? Let me get some quotes. And some washi, I think. I don't know what I'm doing with this spread. See, this is another thing. I had a good idea, and I don't understand why this is not coming together. It needs to come together. It's hard to be in the winter mood when it's going to be like 60 degrees on Saturday. I said, these people ain't going to know how to act. On a Saturday with the sun out. We didn't have sun for 11 days here. We had overcast for 11 days. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to put something here. So, I believe this is going to be our... Oh no, we had a sunny weekend last weekend. But it wasn't warm. So this is going to be warm and sunny. So that'll be nice for the weekends. Everybody's gonna be outside. I don't know. This is kind of cute, I guess. I just feel like, is this throwing me off? I think it's because it's so big. It's kind of making placement of anything else difficult. Because it's so like, I think I'm gonna move it. Hopefully it'll come off. Okay. Covering up the numbers used to bother me, but now not so much. I don't know where to put anything anymore. I don't know. think that's going to stick anymore. Don't do that. Alright, let's add some more florals. See what we can get going on. Yeah, it's weird doing a winter theme spread when you feel like spring is right around the corner. I'm going to try this washi. See what we can get. Oh, that's kind of cute, right? I got this washi from Robin's Planning Nest. I'll link it in the description if I remember to do so. No. Did I just put this on the same line? No. Okay, let's get the X-Acto knife. Ugh, I can't pick this up. No, up against this box. Okay. I don't know how this is looking, guys. It's definitely not how I want it to look. That's for sure. And that's for darn tootin'. I think my son, I think I told y'all this, But I think my son is taking my pens out of my cup here. Because I promise y'all, every time I come to my desk, it feels like my pens in this cup is getting looser and looser. There's more and more room in this cup. And I remember when I put all my pens in here, you couldn't even move them. Now they're just all over the place in there. I know he's doing it. Oh, so let me tell you. So my son has been on a serious job hunt. I went through some things with my son. He went through some things. And he's trying to get himself back on track. It brought me to a very low place because as a parent, you want to see your kids do great in life, and exceed and just go on and do great things and be great citizens. You know what I'm saying? And when they don't do that, well, let me just speak for me. When he got into trouble, it really made me question my parenting. And it's crazy because for a long time, I thought I was a great mom. You know what I'm saying? Compared to my childhood, I was making sure that I was doing everything that I lacked in my childhood, that I was there for my son. I was, you know, making sure that he didn't have to go through any of the traumas that I went through as a child. And when he got himself in trouble, I internalized that so bad, and I was in a very low place, and I blamed myself a lot, and I was trying to replay everything in his childhood, and I'm trying to think of what I did, what could have happened, and I was telling my friend about it. I think I discussed this on my channel before, and I was talking to one of my friends about it, and he was like, okay, I understand how you feel, but let me ask you some questions. And I said, okay. And he was like, has he ever went to bed hungry? I said, no. Has he ever went without basic needs like clothing and things like that? Have you, always been there to provide? Yeah, I have. Were you an active parent? Like, were you in school and active in his school life and making sure his grades were on point and helping him with homework? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, and if you seen him do anything he shouldn't have done, like you were there to discipline him and show him this is, you don't do this, you do that, whatever. And I said, of course. And he said, okay, so what is the issue? Because the way he is now has nothing to do with how you parented. Everybody, however you're raised, whatever you go through, you still have decisions that you have to make for yourself. As an individual, you have to find your own way. And sometimes for kids, you just have to go through certain things. And that's life. That's experience. And it has no reflection on you as a mother whatsoever. And before, when parents would always talk about that, I kind of understood. I really didn't understand, because I would always be like, yeah, it's not your fault that your kid is this and that or whatever. You did the best you could. But when I was going through it, that's the first thing that I had to deal with was, what in the world did I do? Or what in the world could I have done? Or what should I have done? Or what didn't I do? Like, you go through this whole thing in your head, like, how in the world did I let this happen? Did I slip? Did I drop the ball? And then you go on this whole blame tour of your own self, and it's just not a good time. And that's what I did. Because I was just like, this is like, I don't even know. Like, I couldn't even, I don't even know. But, after talking to him and really thinking about the situation, I mean, it didn't hit me right away. But when it did, I was like, okay with it. I was like, you know what? That is true. And the crazy thing is, anytime, like, with my sister, I remember she called me one time and she was so upset. Our kids are around the same age, a couple years difference. I just have my son. She has 3 kids. Her youngest, though, is like 10 years I think 10-year difference from her her oldest brother, if I'm not mistaken. But when her two oldest kids, you know, started in their late teens, early 20s, I remember her calling me and she was so upset. And she was like, you know, these kids, they don't call me, they don't check on me, they don't even ask me if I need anything, you know, da da da. And I reminded her, I'm like, Smooch, we weren't checking for mom either when we were that age. I remember my mother calling me all the time saying, we don't never call her, we don't never check on her. I said, we did the same thing. And then she got quiet and she was like, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah, like this is to be expected. I mean, they're exploring the world now. They got a little freedom because they weren't living with my sister anymore. And I was like, the last thing, I mean, it's sad to say, but as a young adult, the last thing they're thinking about is, let me go check on my mom. Or, you know, they're just not thinking about that. And it's understandable. When I told her that, she was like, you know what? I didn't even think about it. You're right. Like, that is crazy that I'm feeling like this. So, yeah, you know, that's just the age that they are now. And I was like, when they get older, they'll come back around and whatever. So I thought about that too when I was going through my own thing. And I was like, I had to experience the world for my own self as well. I made some decisions that I'm not proud about either. But I'm older, I'm wiser now, I learned. And that's the path that I had to take. And that's the path that my son has his own path that he has to take. And it's no reflection on me as a parent. And even my best friend, I was talking to her, she was like, absolutely not. Never think bad of yourself because of the decisions your son makes. He's into his own individual person now. And he's got to learn his own way. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And so he's doing better now. That was such a long story for her. I don't even know why, but maybe that helps somebody. I don't know. But I was getting to the point, I was saying all that to talk about him, you know, getting his life back in order, and he's been trying to find a job. And so he had an interview with FedEx and he thought it went really well, and the guy never called. So a couple of days ago, he came to me and he was like, I have an interview on Thursday with FedEx. And I was like, oh, is it a second interview? And he was like, no, it's the first interview again. And I said, well, what happened? And he was like, well, they didn't hire me the first time. He said, and I looked up, he was like, I guess on Indeed or whatever, and seen the ad again. And he was like, I put in another application. And he said, and I talked to the guy and he was like, didn't I already interview you? And he said, yes, you did. And because you didn't hire me, every time I see this ad up, I'm going to call and I'm going to apply again. And I'm going to keep doing it until you hire me. So today, that's what I was getting to the story. So today he did have the interview and he came home and he was like, Mom, I got the job. And I was so excited for him. I'm so proud that he stuck with it, that he didn't give up. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that good news with you guys because I sometimes talk about my son, but I don't really talk about, you know, the things, you know, I always think like, I don't know. I share some things. I don't share everything about him, but I was so proud of him today for his tenacity and for him never giving up. And he's, you know, even when, you know, I see him still trying, I would always tell him, I'm still proud of you. You know, keep at it. Don't give up. You'll get your job. Whatever God has for you, you're going to get it. And I am super proud today that he was a fighter like me and he never gave up. And that was a great thing because they seen that and it was like, you know what? This guy must really want this job. And he was hired today. So that's some good news that I wanted to share with you all. I'm sorry if my story took forever to tell. I just went off because I was trying to give a backdrop of it, but I'm super proud of him. And yeah, so that's what's going on over here in my world. So there's that. So I'm done. I don't know if I want to do any, should I? I don't even know. Some finishing washi. Maybe a little here and there. I don't think I need it. I think it came out pretty cute, to be honest. And I think while I was talking, I don't think I was even doing anything, was I? Don't even remember. But y'all, I'm at the end of my finisher washing. What am I gonna do? What's a girl to do? All right, just a couple spots. All right, I think that is it, you guys. I actually had fun doing this. I do enjoy the space of this big planner. All right, so yeah, that's it, you guys. This is going to be my monthly spread for February in my big vertical planner. I was getting ready to say the weeks. Using Live.Love.Posh's Winter Elements. This sticker book comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. It's part of the Seasonal Elements box set. You can get the box set for $80. You cannot use a discount code for the box set. But if you decide that you don't want all of the seasons, you just want a couple of them or one or three, you can get them individually for $22 each. And you can use my code Mika10 and get yourself 10% off if you do it that way. What else I want to tell you? They're all 30 pages each. And they have florals and deco and quotes and boxes. So it's a good mix of a lot of them. If you haven't seen my flip through, it's in the video that I posted yesterday. So again, don't forget to set your alarms. Use my affiliate link, please, when you're shopping. I will post, I will create a post tomorrow on my YouTube channel just so you guys can remember to, just a reminder for those who forget to set their alarm to head on over there, and I'll have my affiliate link in the post. And then I used Posh Winter. Again, I'm not sure if this one is still available. It's a couple years old, but when you're over there on her website, you can check for it and see if it's still available. If you are someone who loves florals, I am telling you, Live.Love.Posh's sticker books are the bomb, okay? If you have never been to her website and this is the first time you're checking it out, by all means, have a ball. Her books are amazing. She has great planner accessories. She has filler paper. She has planner inserts for different layouts like horizontal, the checklist layout, the vertical lined layout, because I'm actually using that for my work planner. Great paper quality, does not bleed through. I love her paper. She has all kinds of stuff. Washi sets. This is one of my favorites, the black and white washi sets. She has a lot of stuff. So go over there, have a ball. Use my code Mika10. It works for everything else except the box sets. Any box sets you cannot use the discount codes for. I think I said everything I needed to say. So yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. I try to get them out not every day. Monday, Sunday through Thursday. Sunday through Wednesday, actually, at 3 p.m. And if there's extra additional videos like monthlies or things like that I have to do, those will be out as well, usually on at 3. I just been behind because I'm back in the gym trying to get my schedule together. But that is it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are having an awesome Thursday. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.